سورة النبأ مكية. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. عما يتساءلون عن النبأ العظيم الذي هم فيه مختلفون. كلا سيعلمون ثم كلا سيعلمون. ألم نجعل الأرض مهادا والجبال أوتادا وخلقناكم أزواجا وجعلنا نومكم سباتا وجعلنا الليل لباسا وجعلنا النهار معاشا وبنينا فوقكم سبعا شدادا وجعلنا سراجا وهاجا وأنزلنا من المعصرات ماء ثجاجا لنخرج به حبا ونباتا وجنات ألفافا إن يوم الفصل كان ميقاتا يوم ينفخ في الصور فتأتون أفواجا وفتحت السماء فكانت أبوابا وسيرت الجبال فكانت سرابا إن جهنم كانت مرصادا للطاغين مآبا لابثين فيها أحقابا لا يذوقون فيها بردا ولا شرابا إلا حميما وغساقا جزاء وفاقا إنهم كانوا لا يرجون حسابا وكذبوا بآياتنا كذابا وكل شيء أحصيناه كتابا فذوقوا فلن نزيدكم إلا عذابا إن للمتقين مفازا حدائق وأعنابا وكواعب أترابا وكأسا دهاقا لا يسمعون فيها لغوا ولا كذابا جزاء من ربك عطاء حسابا رب السماوات والأرض وما بينهما الرحمن لا يملكون منه خطابا يوم يقوم الروح والملائكة صفا لا يتكلمون إلا من أذن له الرحمن وقال صوابا ذلك اليوم الحق فمن شاء اتخذ إلى ربه مآبا إنا أنذرناكم عذابا قريبا يوم ينظر المرء ما قدمت يداه ويقول الكافر يا ليتني كنت ترابا. This is our first part of the stream, and in this we did completely Surah An-Naba. In the last two classes, we practiced all the rules of Tajweed till ayah number 36 of Surah Naba, and now we will apply all the rules till the end of Surah from ayah number 37. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. رابا زبر رب، با سين زير بس، رب بس، سين زبر سا، ميم كلا زبر ما، واو كلا زبر وا، تا زير تي، رب السماوات، رب السماوات. Ba has tashdid. It will be read hardly and twicely, like first it will be read with ra, with the letter which is behind ra, and then it will be combined, that it will be read with the haraka under it, ba has zir, and after ba zir it is, there is seen and it has tashdid, so combine ba with seen twice. Secondly, rabbis samawati. A tashdid letter is read hardly and twicely. First time it is read first with the previous letter, and second time it is read with the haraka upon it or under it. Meem has khada zabar, waw has also khada zabar. Khada zabar is equals to alif madda. So alif madda is stretched up to 2 counts. So obviously khada zabar is also stretched up to 2 alif. Rabbis samawati. واو لام زبر وال، همزة را زبر أو، ضاد زير طي، والأرض، والأرض. Ra has سكون. Whenever Ra has سكون, we have to look the letter which is behind Ra. So look, here is zabar over alif, and alif is behind Ra. So whenever pesh or zabar is followed by Ra Saakin, Ra will be read heavily, and when Zair is followed by Ra Sakin, such Ra will be read lightly. Here, Zabar is followed by Ra Sakin, so it will be read boldly and heavily. Wal ardi, wal ardi. Waw Zabar wa, Meem alif Zabar ma, wa ma. It is alif madda. Whenever zabar is followed by alif, it's called alif madda, and it is stretched up to 2 counts. Wama, wama. Ba ya zabar bay, bay. Noon zabarna, ha peshu, baynahu, baynahu. Now, ya sakin is followed by zabar. Ya sakin is followed by zabar. Such ya is called yailin. Whenever there is zabar behind ya sakin, whenever there is zabar behind ya sakin, so such ra is called yailin, such ya is called yailin, and lean letter is read quickly and softly, while the madda letter is read with stretch up to 2 alif. Okay, it is read stretchily, and the lean letter is read quickly. Lean has 2 letters, yailin, like this. Ya sakin is followed by zabar, it's called yailin. And whenever waw sakin is followed by zabar, it's called wawlin, like this. Waw sakin is followed by zabar, it's called wawlin, and it is also read quickly and softly. So how it will be read quickly and softly? Ba ya zabar, bay, bay, bay. Okay, because of yailin. Huma, now Meem will be joined with Ra because of tashdid. So tashdid letter is read first with the previous letter, and then the haraka upon it. So Meem Ra Zabar Mar, Meem Ra Zabar Mar, Ra Ha Zabar Rah, Ra Ha Zabar Rah. So Ra, I read it twice here. First, I read Ra with Meem, Meem Ra Zabar Mar. Then second time, Ra Ha Zabar Rah. بينهما الرح، بينهما الرح. ميم كلا زبر ما، نون زيرني، وما بينهما الرحمن. Meme has kara zabar, so it will be read it will be stretched up to 2 alif, because kara zabar is equals to alif madda, and alif madda is stretched up to 2 counts. وما بينهما الرحمن. Lam alif zabar la. It is alif madda because whenever zabar is followed by alif, it called alif madda and it is stretched up to two alif. Okay, it will be stretched up to two alif. La ya mim zabar yam, lam zeli kaf waw pesh ku, nun zabarna yamlikuna, yamlikuna. Now here rule of mim sakin will apply here. So there are basically three rules of meme sakin. There are three rules of meme sakin. Whenever there is meme sakin in Quran Pak, so there must will be three rules. There must be one of the rule will be applied here in one of the three rules. The first one is rule of izhar. Rule of izhar. What is the rule of izhar of meme sakin? You can see here there is meme sakin, so there will be must one of the rule from the three rules of meme sakin. So today we will discuss all the rules of meme sakin. So the first rule is the izhar rule of meme sakin. What is the izhar rule of meme sakin? Izhar means, first of all, you know what is izhar. Izhar means to read clearly from the mouth, to read the meme sakin clearly from mouth, not taking help from the nose. I mean, to not hold the sound in the nose or not to hide the sound in the nose. But we have to read such meme clearly by mouth. So it is called izhar. Izhar means to read the letter clearly from the mouth. Okay. Now, when we do izhar of meme sakin, so listen carefully. Whenever there is if there is meme or ba is not followed by meme sakin, whenever meme or ba is not followed by meme sakin, we do izhar. It is a very simple rule of meme sakin. The izhar rule of meme sakin is very simple and it's very easy. If if meme or ba is not followed by meme sakin, okay, look, there is after meme sakin there is lam. There is no meme or there is no ba, but there is lam. So whenever meme sakin is not followed by meme or ba, we do izhar. Okay, this is the first rule of this is the rule of izhar of meme sakin. And the second rule is that whenever meme is followed by meme sakin, whenever meme is followed by meme sakin, we do idgham ma'al ghunna of meme sakin. Okay, we do idgham ma'al ghunna. Whenever there is another meme after meme sakin, we do idgham ma'al ghunna. Okay, this is the second rule, and this is the idgham rule of meme sakin. And the third and the last rule of the meme sakin is ikhfa ma'al ghunna rule. Ikhfa ma'al ghunna rule. Ikhfa with ghunna rule. And it is, we do ikhfa with ghunna of meme sakin whenever ba is followed by meme sakin. Whenever ba is followed by meme sakin, we do ikhfa ma'al ghunna. And whenever meme is followed by meme sakin, we do idgham ma'al ghunna. And whenever there is another letter except meme and ba, when it is followed by meme sakin, we do izhar. Whenever meme or ba is not followed by meme sakin, we do izhar. So hope so you will understand all the three rules of meme sakin. You can, if you have any problem or any question, you can comment here. Inshallah, I will answer you quickly. And if you are if you are thinking that you understand very easily, so make sure that you must have to like the stream. Okay, so do izhar and read meme sakin from your mouth. La yamlikuna, ku is waw madda, stretch it up to two counts. Minhu, minhu. Here is the izhar rule of noon sakin. We do izhar here of mim sakin, and there is the another rule of izhar of noon sakin. When we do the izhar rule of noon sakin, whenever throat letter is followed by noon sakin, we do izhar of noon sakin. Whenever throat letter is followed by noon sakin, we do izhar. We applied the rule of izhar of noon sakin. And izhar, I told you that izhar means to read clearly from the mouth. Idhar means to read clearly from the mouth. So noon will be read clearly from mouth, not taking help of nose. I mean to hold or to hide the sound of noon sakin in the nose. No. But what we have to do, we have to read noon sakin clearly from our mouth. Min. Okay, it is correct. Like if some people read it mil, it is not good. Or some people pronounce it min, it is also not correct. So the correct one is min. Okay, I'm reading the noon sakin from mouth, min, because throat letter is followed by noon sakin. Throat letters are 6 letters: ghain, kha, ain, ha, hamza, and ha. So ha is from the throat letter. So we don't we do izhar here. خطابا خطابا. It is alif madda. Stretch it, the sound of ta. What is alif madda? Whenever alif is followed by zabar, whenever alif, this is alif, ta has alif. Whenever alif is followed by zabar, okay, so it's called alif madda, and we have to stretch it up to 2 counts. Khitaba. Now look, I want to stop on ba because ayah is ending and it has two zabar, two zabar, double zabar. So whenever there is double zabar over the last letter, and we want to stop on such a letter which has do zabar, so we have to drop one zabar and we have to read only one zabar. We have to drop the one zabar and we have to read the rest of one zabar. So ba alif zabar ba. Okay, and if you want to combine, so we have to read like khitabai, then we will read the double zabar. In case when we want to combine ba with the next ayah, in such a case we will read the double zabar. And if you want to stop on ba, so we drop the one zabar and we will read the remaining one. So the remaining one will combine and to alif madda, so it will also stretch up to 2 counts. Khitaba. رب السماوات والأرض وما بينهما الرحمن لا يملكون منه خطابا. Yunus Sharif, wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. How are you, brother? Welcome to our stream. Okay, continue. Ya waw zabar yaw. It is wawleen. It will be read quickly and softly. Yaw. Whenever waw sakin is followed by zabar, it's called wawleen. Whenever waw sakin is followed by zabar, such waw is called wawleen, and leen letter is read quickly and softly. Quickly and softly, like yaw. Okay, meem zabar ma, yaw ma, ya zabar ya, qaf waw pesh qu, yaqu. Now there is tashdid over ra, so ra will be first combined with the previous one. Meem ra pesh mur, and then ra waw pesh ru, yaqu murru, ha pesh hu, يقوم الروح يقوم الروح. Now look here. Here is waw madda. Because waw sakin is followed by pesh, it is called waw madda, and madda letter is stretched up to 2 alif. Yaqu. Meem ra pesh mur. Meem has tashdid, so it will be read hardly. And then ra will be stretched up to 2 counts because of waw madda. Waw sakin is followed by pesh. Waw sakin is followed by pesh. It's called waw madda. and we have to stretch it. يقوم الروح. يقوم الروح. يقوم الروح. واو لام زبر وال. ميم زبر ما. لام खड़ा मद जबर ला. लाम मद खड़ा जबर ला. हमजा जेर ई. वल मलाई. काफ जबर का. ता पेश टू. वल malaikatu. Now, here is the bigger mad over lam. Why it is the bigger mad? The bigger mad is called mad muttasil. Why here is mad muttasil? Now listen. Mad needs two conditions. Number one is the presence of alif madda, and the second one, the presence of one of three things. And the three things is hamza, sukoon, and tashdid. Whenever hamza, sukoon, and tashdid comes right after the madda letter, I mean alif madda or khada zabar, ya madda or khadi zer, or waw madda or ulta pesh. So these 6 things are called madda letters. So whenever madda letter is followed by hamza, sukoon, or tashdid, and whenever these two things come together in same word, so it will called madda muttasil, and it will be stretched up to 2 counts. Here lam has khada zabar, it called alif madda, and right after alif madda is hamza, and hamza is one of the things from the 3 ones, like I told you, hamza, sukoon, or tashdid. Whenever these 3 things are followed by, I will explain you here, then you will inshallah understand very clearly. Okay, here is madda muttasil. Whenever alif madda is equals to khada and khada zabar. Okay, this is khada zabar. And ya madda, lam ya zer li, or khadi zer. Okay, khadi zer, or waw madda, lam waw pesh lu, or ulta pesh. These 6 things are called madda letters. It is alif madda, it is ya madda, and it is waw madda. Okay, so whenever alif madda or khada zabar or ya madda or khadi zer or waw madda or ulta pesh is followed by one of the 3 things. Number one is hamza, the second one is sukoon, or the third one is tashdid. Okay, the tiny w. Whenever alif madda or khada zabar or ya madda or khadi zer or waw madda or ulta pesh is followed by one of these 3 things, hamza, sukoon, or tashdid, we do mad. And if these 2 things, alif madda or hamza, or ya madda or hamza, or waw madda or hamza, or alif madda or sakin, ya madda or sukoon, or waw madda or sukoon, or alif madda or tashdid, ya madda and tashdid, waw madda and tashdid, if these 2 comes same in the same letter like this, lam has khada zabar, it is equals to alif madda, and after khada zabar there is hamza. After khada zabar, if hamza is followed by khada zabar, we do mad, and if both these 2 are come in the same letter, we do mad muttasil. Okay, and if these 2 things, like these 2 things, okay, like they do not come in the same letter, like there is a distance between these 2, so we do mad munfasil. Now here you can see lam has khada zabar, and after khada zabar hamza is followed. Hamza is one of these 3 things, 1, 2, or 3. So So Hamza is from these three. Hamza is from the second condition. This is the first condition for mad, and this one is the second one. So whenever these two things come in the same letter, we do madde muttasil, and whenever these two things doesn't come in the same letter, so we do madde munfasil. Right here, the khada zabar and hamza come in the same word, so we do madde muttasil, and it will be stretched up to 5 alif. وَالْمَلَائِكَةُ صَفًّا. Fa has tashdid and it has do zabar. I want to stop, so one zabar will be dropped and one will be remain. So swad fa zabar swaf, fa alif zabar, fa one zabar zabar fa. One zabar will be read and one will be dropped. Swaf fa. لام ألف زبر لا ألف مدة stretch up to ألف يا زبر يا تا زبر تا كاف لام زبر كل لام زبر لا ميم وبيش مو نون زبرنا لا يتكلمون لا يتكلمون. It is ألف مدة. It will be stretched up to 2 counts. يتكلم kaf lam has tashdid, so it will be read twicely, first with kaf and then with zabar. يتكلم, it is waw madda, and noon has only one zabar, it will be read quickly. لا يتكلمون. hamza lam zir il, lam alif zabar la illa. Lam has tashdid, so it will be read hardly. Meem noon zabar man, man. So noon has sakoon. Whenever noon has sakoon, there will be must one of the rule from the 4 rules of noon sakin will be applied. So we have to look on the next upcoming word after noon sakin. What is it? It is hamza. So hamza is from throat letter. Yes, hamza is from the throat letter. So whenever throat letter is followed by noon sakin, we do izhar. We do izhar of noon sakin, and izhar means to read noon sakin clearly from mouth. Man, okay, man, it is the correct pronunciation. And some people read like ma, it is not correct, or some people do like man, it is also wrong. So we have to apply the rule of izhar because throat letter is followed by noon sakin. So we have to read noon sakin clearly. Man, adina, hamza has zabar, zal has zair, noon has zabar. So zabar, zair or pesh, it will be read quickly. Man adina, lam pesh, lam zabar la, ha ra pesh hur, wa ha zabar wah, mim khada zabar ma, noon pesh nu, lahur rahmanu. Ra has tashdid, so it will be first combined with the ha, and then it will be read with ha. Ha ra pesh hur, ra ha zabar rah, lahur rah, mim has kara zabar, so it will be stretched. Lahur rahmanu, waw zabar wa, qaf alif zabar qa, lam zabar la, wa qala, swad zabar sqa, waw alif zabar wa, ba do zabar ban, swawaban. And in the case of stop, when we want to stop here, so one zabar will be dropped and the remaining one will be read. Swawaba. لا يتكلمون إلا من أذن له الرحمن وقال صوابا. صدق الله العلي العظيم. آمين. Alhamdulillah, we complete ayah number 38 of this of today's lesson, and inshallah tomorrow we will end Surah An-Naba, and after this inshallah we will continue to the next surah. Hope so you will understand Hi Kehat, how are you? Okay. Okay, this is the end of the stream, and inshallah ta'ala, you can see, inshallah, I will come after 20 minutes. After breakfast, inshallah, I will live and for the Tajweed Urdu class, inshallah, you will see. We will meet after 20 minutes in Tajweed Urdu class. Okay, my audience, inshallah, I will be live after 20 to 25 minutes. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.